So Shahid Buttar is running against Nancy Pelosi for Congress, and he released an ad that shows me some love. I like how I made the whole ad about me. Obviously, the ad is like, it's got way more stuff in there beyond, kind of like a little bit of a shout out to me, but let's take a look and we'll discuss after.
In 2020, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi faces a challenger of her own.
Shahid Buttar announced his plans to unseat the California Congresswoman. He plans to challenge Pelosi.
A constitutional attorney who works at the Electronic Frontier Foundation, a grassroots activist, an artist, and candidate challenging Nancy Pelosi in the Democratic primary, Shahid Buttar.
Not only does he support Medicare for all, but he also wants to cut military spending.
With the congressional candidate trying to end the way too long rule of corporate queen Nancy Pelosi.
I'm not a big fan of Medicare for all.
And she's not representing us. She's not. She's representing her interests.
She needs to retire. She does.
If Hillary Clinton had won, I was ready to go home.
She's out of touch with what's really happening.
Shahid is authentic, and he cares about people.
He will stand up against police brutality.
And his fusion of a socialist commitment to justice for everybody is exactly the synthesis that we need right now.
He's tireless, brilliant, fearless, and watch out. He's going to surprise a lot of people in this race.
He understands average, everyday people.
The most effective way to reach somebody is face to face.
We need change in 2020.
So just so everybody understands, we're not just taking on the Republican Party in Washington, D.C. and the establishment Republicans. We're also taking on the establishment Democrats. And I'm not playing about this. I'm not playing about this. We're going to fight. We're going to fight.
He cares about taking care of everybody, making everybody equal.
An end of the surveillance state, an end of military spending.
We need a representative that really represents San Francisco's values.
First of all, that ad was amazing. That's a really, really powerful ad. Second of all, like more than half of the people who are talking in that ad are all friends of mine. And they're all, like new media lefty people. So that was really, really cool. You saw, Rising. He had Rising in there. I heard Humanist Report Mike. I saw Ben Burgess, Michael Brooks. So in case you didn't catch it, he's really leaning into the whole, like, I'm a real lefty and, here are some lefty new media people. Now, you know what all of us stand for and what we believe in. And Shahid is, he's the real deal, man. I was reading his website the other day and I was going through his policies and I was like, wow. All right, here we go. We got somebody who's going against Pelosi, and Pelosi in many ways, she's like Teflon Don. She's got, for whatever reason, she's got support in elections despite all of her problems. But when you have a candidate like Shahid, and he's a superstar on the issues, and as a candidate, he's also really good too. I've heard him speak, and I'm very moving. So we can do it, man. We could take down Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi has blocked all of the positive change that we need in this country. She has been gaslighting the left for so long. And as my friend Cenk Uygur says, who's also running for Congress, it's time to have some reinforcements for the squad. We need more Alexandria Ocasio-Cortezes and Pramila Jayapals and Ilhan Omars and, Rashida Tlaib's and Ro Khanna. We need a very strong left-wing caucus. We need that. If we're ever going to get this change that we all want so desperately, we need those reinforcements. So I really hope that, people who are in Cenk's district are supporting Cenk, donating to Cenk. You don't even need to be in his district to donate to him, but I hope that you're doing that. because he would be the enforcer of a President Bernie Sanders. And I really hope that if you're in, California's 12th district, Nancy Pelosi's district, that you vote for Shahid Buttar. I'm going to leave his, his website below. And if you want to donate to him, you could donate to him. But listen, bottom line is, we're making the moves that need to be made. We're not just kind of sitting around and letting the centrists, run amok and do whatever the hell they want. No, now you have a left movement where all these good candidates are getting involved. So there's no excuse now is the point. If our candidates lose, that's on us. That's on us for not doing enough because he's doing everything he can. So we need to get out there. We got to win these races. It's so important because you got the old Democratic guard, and they really do believe in neoliberal corporate centrism. And now you have this strong movement of really populist left social democratic fighters. And we can win, man. We can win. All things being equal, we win because our ideology is more popular. But the problem is all things are not equal. Our candidates are oftentimes massively underfunded. AOC needed to win 10-1 money disadvantage. She was fighting an uphill battle the entire time. So let's help these candidates get over the finish line. If you want to donate to Shahid, I'll leave all the information below. I'll also leave Jank's stuff below if you want to donate to him as well. And by the way, super important fact, I'm only one person and I have a show to do that's also news, so I can't just make this a cheerleading outlet for all the left candidates, but you don't need me. Go to justicedemocrats.com. Go to Our Revolution. Look online in other lefty circles. I know that there are other shows that do interviews on a semi-regular basis, and they bring on, progressive candidates. So do yourself a favor and make sure you try to stay on top of who is running and who's on the left because they try to hide it from you. Because Shahid's not going to get mainstream media coverage. He's just not. Because, they love Pelosi. So it's on us to kind of go around the system and keep our eye on the ball and see what's happening. So go to justicedemocrats.com, go to Our Revolution, see who DSA is endorsing. Look at other lefty circles online, on Twitter, whatever it may be, because there are a lot of good candidates out there. And, I can't cover all of them, and I feel bad, but this is just take a look for yourself and make sure. Because imagine if we get all the reinforcements that we need, man, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. So anyway, Jank's information is below. Shahid's information will be first, then Jank's will be below it. And if you want to support them, however you can, I'm sure they'd really welcome that.